Here in part 5, let's talk about something that Amanda had recently talked about in her lecture, and that is hominins. Let's talk about primates, and primates as a threatened group. Of the non-human primates, there are about 504 species, spanning 79 genera. 75% of these non-human primates are decreasing in population size. There's only one primate that's increasing in population size in the world. And that's Homo sapiens. That's us. Nearly 60% of all the primates are threatened with extinction. So let's put a name to some of these faces. So this impending extinction crisis is affecting things such as the golden snub-nosed monkey, the ring-tailed lemur, and all the other lemurs that are so common in Madagascar, the red colobus, the Azara's night monkey, the Sumatra orangutan, and the Javan slow loris. All of these are under pressure because of human activities. There's a wonderful video that I would encourage you to take the time to see on YouTube that tries to describe this in greater detail. So where are the distributions of primates threatened with extinction? Well, most of the primates are located in equatorial and subtropical regions of the world. 171 species in the New World, 111 species in Africa, and a remarkable 103 species in Madagascar, and more than 100 species in Asia. Each of these are threatened with population decline and species being threatened. The colors here represent primate diversity, from regions that are quite rich to regions that have few primates. And again, these are non-human primates. Habitat loss is the major factor decreasing primate abundances. Here you have the area of the world, or area of the region in kilometers squared, billions of kilometers squared, and you see here agricultural expansion. So in the neotropics, Africa, Southeast Asia, we are increasing the area occupied by agriculture. We're decreasing forest abundance, and virtually all of these primates live in forests. So the drivers of change are going to be our desire, man's desire, to expand agriculture in the tropics. So it's the expansion of agriculture in the tropics which is driving down the habitat available for primates. Where do we think that a mere 80 years from now the distributions of primates will be most greatly impacted? Central Amazon region, the Sahel region of Africa, equatorial tropical regions of Africa, and the Namibian dry desert regions, and of course these regions here throughout Asia. Each of these are going to be impacted by the expansion of agriculture and the reduction in habitat available. But, interestingly enough, a new species of primate has been described. This is not actually the discovery of something we didn't know, but the elevation of a species from a subspecies level to its identification as a species. And that's the pulpa langur, shown here in Myanmar. And what you see is two pictures of the pulpa langur, very common in Mount Pulpa, which is a biological reserve in Myanmar. By very popular, let me say, there's between 200 and 260 of these animals left. An extremely threatened species. Our behavior, our attitudes, our efforts towards conservation are going to determine whether these species become saved and habitats preserved, or whether they are lost as part of this 6th mass extinction. In the study guide here, you should be able to answer these questions. These are the kinds of questions that you'll find on the quiz.